Minecraft Snapshot 23w18a has arrived with a new advancement, a fix for a very old bug, and more. My name is Slime. Let me show you the changes of 23w18a, starting with that new advancement. It's called The Power of Books, and is awarded for placing a comparator that reads the strength of a chiseled bookshelf. In gameplay news, that very old bug involves which block a player is touching. Previously, that would be only the block under the center of the player. Now, it will be the first block the player collides with. This also impacts sounds, and means that walking on a block will now always produce a step sound even if you're walking on the edge of that block. In news for blocks and items, a skulk sensor fix. They will no longer detect when walking off the edge of a carpet block onto a wool block. Mob news! Slimes and magma cubes now get properly affected by jump boost potion effects. The hitboxes of sniffers now get adjusted when they lie down to dig. The digging particles now come from the block they're digging rather than the block under their center point, and they now stop digging if the block they were digging into disappears. In visual news, a bug has been fixed with block lights stopping at chunk borders, and enchanted clocks no longer flicker in dimensions with no daylight cycle. In user interface news, you no longer need to put the smithing template in first into the smithing table interface. Jukeboxes are now available in the redstone blocks tab in the creative inventory, and a number of capitalization fixes have been made for advancement titles. The preview of the contents of a bundle now once again shows when hovering over one in the inventory. In technical news, the datapack version is now 15 because the format of loot tables and advancements have changed. Let's start with advancements. The fields in the lay drop item on block, item used on block, and the placed block triggers have been collapsed into a single location field. This new field works similarly to a player field. It is a list of predicates that must all match. Those conditions are evaluated in a new context that has access to the player as the this entity, the position and the block state of the block, and the held or used item as tool. Advancement files also have a new boolean field called sends telemetry event. In loot table news, the alternative condition is now called any of, and now has a new counterpart called all of. Its syntax is identical, but of course all its sub-conditions must pass for it to pass. There are also telemetry news in this version. A new property has been added to the send telemetry, one event has been changed, and several new optional events have been added. You can find the details of the changes in the official changelog, and all the events are listed in the telemetry options screen. Finally, 2 performance fixes have been made, for the FPS graph being slow to render, and a lag spike issue when flying over exposed void. And that's all for Snapshot 23w18a. My name is Slime, thank you for watching, I'll see you next time.